Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you a build guide for the Scrounger modded class in Baldur's Gate 3's Patch 7 mod manager. So this is a really cool class because it combines the ability to create things, you get a prosthesis, and you can summon in something like this Bile Titan here. So it's got a lot of cool abilities, and I'll be covering this full build guide here. So the Scrounger you've probably seen in the mod manager itself, made by KuaiBan here, and it's really cool. So we'll get right into things here. You get yourself the Evolution Motion Assist Prosthesis, which allows you to do a bunch of different things like release the beast. Throwing with the prosthesis will send targets flying and knock them prone. And you got a bunch of different class features, like you got the Scrounger's Fabricator using your spellcasting modifier to create different tools and weapons and consumables, different things like that. They disappear at long rest, but equipment and tools do not. And you also get the ability to get more of them as we level up. The Speculative Evolution gives you, at level 1, you evolve Motion Assist Prosthesis and Swarm Intelligence, and you get more features as you level up. We have 5 units worth of biofuel, which is crafted from minimum viable materials. Low capacity can only briefly power up the Fabricator. So we have a Fabricator to use to create things, and we also got the Swarm Intelligence as a passive feature. Basically, you can create a swarm of little bugs there that empowers, and they go and deal raw damage equal to 6% of the target's maximum health point and heal you for 6%. Pretty cool. There's only one subclass thus far with the basic Fabrication. This is the Witch Machinado. Machiniado. I'm bad with that. You fabricate a Scrounger backpack here, giving the call to the Witch Machinatio. And it contains a failed manual and also some novice member items. So we get the ability to create like different grenades and things like that. As for our ability scores, which will get improved as we go on, something like this can work well. However, we do have the ability to add our strength modifier to our armor class, which is pretty cool. So you would also get strength potions to get a +8 to your armor class. So that'd be the strongest way to do that. So we'll go with something like this. Yeah, this class is actually pretty strong. So yeah, you get the ability to create a backpack. You also got the ability to make things like a capsule, basic bombs, basic ammunition, basic concoctions. And I'll go over all of that as we get near the end of this video. I'll give you the full leveling guide, which items and gear you want equipped. Now for class passives, we can get all of these. So we'll start off with the Vomeronysal Tumor, which gives you detect thoughts, speak with animals, advantage on charisma related checks, and add your proficiency bonus to it. Chain Exoskeleton, this is huge, at making our armor class 13 plus strength modifier. So again, that's where the strength potions come in. If you're early in the game, you can use Auntie Ethel to buy 3 strength potions per long rest, or you can spam level ups to be able to get a bunch of them, which does make it very strong, giving you a +5 to armor class early in the game. Very powerful. So this gives us 6 units worth of biofuel, and we get the Swarm Feast here. So once per turn, landing a killing blow restores 1 morph sludge. And you can send a part of your swarm to feed on a corpse, giving it blinds and provide shelter for Scroungers. And you restore 2% of your health points and restore 1 biofuel. So as you take out enemies, you get a bunch of different resources back. So you can see here we have some different things here: toolkit fabrications and strange meddling. Spend 1 biofuel to restore 1 structural integrity. Advanced fabrication allows us to make some more items. For our feat, we'll take our Dexterity or Intelligence up. Really just depends. Intelligence is going to be our spellcasting modifier, but we're going to go with Dexterity because, no, we'll go Intelligence first and then Dexterity next. Now, once we get higher up in level, we'll get a bunch of stat boosts. So we now have 7 units of that, and we also get the Biological Dispersal, which gives the resistance to all damage. So it's basically Misty form. You can't act, attack, cast spells, or talk in that form. But I like the Membrane Outgrow, which allows us to fly. Pretty nice, just getting fly early in the game. Useful. Scrounger level 6, Motion Assist Prosthesis, whenever we got Release the Beast. We also have the Swarm Infest, green Blindsight, immunity to blinded. And so passives and also some actives. Send your Swarm to feed on a living target, takes 1d4 raw damage each turn, and it moves slower and becomes panicked briefly. If it dies during that, it leaves a lesser Swarm Feast automatically cast on that corpse, so we can refuel ourselves by doing this. So this is something that's easier to show in practice. So near the end of the video, I'll show you what this looks like in combat. We got a large fuel tank for 8 biofuel units, and superior fabrication on level 7 allows us to create some more things. And you also get the optimal melanospores, so drain 2 morph sludge and 1 additional point every 5 turns. We get a +5 to stealth and advantage on attack rolls, and attack rolls have disadvantage. Basically invisibility. Saving throws against the invisible and become immune to it for a certain amount of time. So we'll take that one. Although again, we do get all of these, so no worries there. I feel like the creator is going to be adding more of these. Motion assist prosthesis allows us to use throw as a bonus action, and if release the beast is active, we can knock them prone. Increase our basically whenever we're in the release of beast, we get more powers. And then for our ability score, we'll take higher dexterity and take strength if you want for the improved Titan form. 9 units of biofuel, and we get the Choir of the Swarm. So whenever you are healed an additional 2% of your maximum health points and consume 25 of your health points to feed your swarm. In a celebration of their host, the swarm flies out of your body and starts singing in unison. The Choir of the Swarm surrounds you and nearby creatures. Pretty strong. And then we'll take just the biologic, or we can go with this for enhanced sleep and feather fall. Not bad, but again, we do get all of those. So level 10, we get the legendary fabrication. So this uses a lot of biofuel to create even stronger items. Level 11, we get 10 units of biofuel, and then we get our Bile Usher, the Bile Titan I mentioned earlier. So this is cool, and I'll show this off in combat because it's pretty powerful. It's the thing I showed at the start of the video. At level 12, we get the Great Swarm. All ability scores are advanced by 4. Gain resistance to damage from spells. Gain advantage on all saving throws. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. And we'll take alert for our feet there. So, yeah, it's really good. So, what this looks like is we got ourselves like our basic fabrications, which allows us to use a biofuel to be able to create things like ammo, concoctions. So, even basic bombs. Let's use that to show it off what that can be done. So, we got ourselves fabricate basic bombs, giving us the acid vials there. So, greasy chemicals, basically you can throw these as bonus actions. Water pot dealing cold damage, and Scrounger's fire. So you get 3 of those, and then it does use up 1 of your biofuel. You also got morph sludge there as a unit of resource. Structural integrity, we got 2 reactions, and we got our launch code. So this will all make sense eventually. We also got our Scrounger's backpack. So I'll show you what this looks like. We'll pop that in. We get ourselves the manual, which kind of explains some things. And then we also get our Clairvoyance Brew. Gains a plus 1d6 to ability checks consumed after use. And I guess we'll use that there. We also got a Rusty Crossbar. So find the structural weakness of an object, pit the crowbar against it, and dealing force damage and potentially destroy the object. So this is good for destroying targets if it's an item, so you can break things open with the crowbar. So if there's doors and stuff, it's kind of like Eldritch Blast almost. Flesh Projector, press into the eyeball to create. Cause the crystal inside to undergo a chemical reaction with the flesh. Project a hologram to the target, causing nearby entities to investigate. This is like minor illusion, basically. So this is cool. And then you also got the Scrounger Field Manual, which Capsule of Meow, Bolt of Choke. It has all the items that you got there. Time to get to work. So using this, it's kind of like a meow. See, minor illusion. You can summon in the cat. Everyone goes crazy over it. So yeah, this is cool. I guess we'll get out into combat to show what this looks like, but you got your superior fabrications as well, which does use up your biofuel, so I don't want to use too much of that, but I guess I could use one of the legendary fabrications. You basically want to be using your fabrications as much as possible. Toolkit fabrication here allows you to create tools of a scholar, tools of a vivisectionist, and Havard navigation. So we use this up here, and this is going to create 4 items here, which we can go look through, and gives us like the ghastly regent. So multi-purpose chemical, succeeding in 14 DC, medicine check will double the yield of crafts. So basically it's like the ability to get for transmutation wizard. We also got the counterfeit documents, escape artist, gain 50% bonus to movement speed for the duration. Nice. So we got that too, and I guess we'll go over gear too. Mask of soul perception, cloak protection. I'm just using an armor here from just a random piece, but I'll put this on. I'll put on a shield, and then I'll show you what the Titan exoskeleton can do. So we pop that on. This gives us even further defense. 29 armor class with something like Vest of Soul Rejuvenation on. Very strong. Helldust gloves, +1 to spell attack, spell save DC, and 1 to 6 fire damage. Evasive shoes, ring of protection. I like the Crypt Lord ring for create undead, and then amulet of greater health. Mark of Heshker, although you can go with other staves if you want. We don't have that many weapon proficiencies, mostly daggers and staves, so that is something to keep in mind. And then with our legendary fabrication, we got our tonics. We got ourselves a handheld supernova, so manage your star near the end of its life cycle sealed inside a flask. You can almost, yeah, this one's pretty strong, fabricated. Yeah, these are pretty powerful. I'll pop this in and show you what that looks like. It's basically like an iron flask, but stronger. So, handheld supernova. Not sure where that is. We have our iron flask there. Yeah, it might have disappeared into my inventory. Oh, it's at the top. Here we go. Yeah. 10d10 of force damage. So, yeah, we got that bonus action throw. Very powerful. So I'll show this off in combat because it's got a lot of cool combinations. And this is one that will get added to in the future. So we will see some more advanced versions of this. But the damage potential is pretty strong, especially when you got those abilities to turn into like the Bile Titan here. So basically, I'll turn into this and show you what this looks like. So click to confirm, and then we got this crazy looking thing here with 300 health. So yeah, it moves slow. If you have movement mods, it may cause some issues with it because it's so big, but yeah, just look at that. That's nuts. Got our initiative roll there. I'll just let this thing go in and do its business. So siege engine, missile beacon, bile launcher, which deals acid damage. We can shoot it just right there, which will do a good amount of acid damage. Boom, and we knock them both out. Just like that. So boom, 50 damage on both of them. And then we also have like our siege engine bonus action, so this puts us even stronger. And is unable to take bonus action reaction in exchange, one additional action per turn, and bonus attack roll, spell save DC. Organic sensor modulator. This uses 2 bonus actions, and biofuel propulsion system gives us even further movement speed. So, and then the missile targeting beacon here, free actions, visualizer showing area covered by extermination protocol. Should you aim at the center of the beacon? There's actually a lot of really cool things, and I guess we'll just use the biofuel propulsion here. So can't reach destination. We also got the Shadow of the Colossus, lift the bolt, bile usher in the air, move it across the sky. You may lay it anywhere as long as there's enough space. Basically lets you jump if you have space to be able to jump there, which we don't got many places we can jump. So I guess we'll end turn, let everyone stick back. Well, I lost the bile usher for some reason. I must have ran out of the utility for it, so that's unfortunate, but I guess I can show off some of the other aspects of this class. Bile Titan being crazy.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
So yeah, we lost that. It's weird. I do have some items to be able to use it. I guess the biofuel probably ran out. So we got our Swarm Infest too, which we can use. We got our ability to fly. We got all our toolkit fabrications, motion assist prosthesis, acquire the swarm, which heals them. So we pretty much just want to be using this one here, and manifested by the swarm there, so they're munched by the swarm. And then we also got 2 bonus actions, so a lot of cool things we can do. And I guess we should have probably used the Bile Titan a little bit more smart, and that would have probably been the way to go. But I just gotta fix up this hotbar here quickly. I guess I can also throw that pretty giant handheld supernova that I got there, so that's pretty strong. Let's throw that there. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Wow. I knew it was going to be a big explosion. I didn't realize it was going to be that big. We didn't even take out that target there, but we got our flies. And I guess he's knocked prone too. So we have a bunch of different things like Cone of Cold almost, ice there, it creates water. And then we also got, I guess, our Ghastly Regent, some other things that we could use potentially, but yeah, very strong. Very strong. So I guess we'll just go back to this and we'll use something like, I don't have much enemy, or we don't have much that we can create right now, but I'll just show off some of the other stuff that we can get. Boom, 4 items received. And you typically want to be throwing a lot of these things, so I guess we got the abduct 15 meters, 18 meters. So we can pull this towards us. And yeah, we took him out with that. So pretty good. I don't know why Gale's turned invisible there, but yeah. Darkness on Gale. We got our Psionic Dominance. This works well if you're a Mind Flare or a partial Illithid as well, because you get some extra abilities to help shut things down. We'll just let us do the dirty work here. So we also got our superior fabrication. We can create a Lung Impaler, Sunken Maul. So I guess I'll pop this one in, and then this gives us the weapon, the Sunken Maul there, so we can attack with that. And it's pretty pretty strong, as you can see there. Cover a victim with chemicals, basically. So we can go up here. Probably won't be able to make it to them, no. But, baleful blow, no, not enough movement speed. Malice. We got some different potions we could potentially use. I guess we'll go for basic fabrication. Hand crossbow or cursed harpoon. With the harpoon here. Oh, I guess that was a main hand weapon, my bad. And, we can throw this too, potentially, so, it also gives us the extra reach and the ability to, I guess, teleport around with the Misty Step, so we could go that route. Oh, I still have the Sunken Maul there, so I guess I can throw that. Boom! Took him out. The swarm is probing, so... Oh, they're blinded by the swarm. We'll get them out of there. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting class. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The Scrounger class made by KuaiBan. Hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. This is a pretty fun class. Very interesting. So, yeah, see you all in the next video.